Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about why your protective styles are not working, why your protective styles are not growing your hair, why your protective styles are not helping you retain length. So guys, if you are interested in this, which I know you are, then just keep on watching. And if you want to see more videos like this from me in the future, make sure to hit that lovely subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another upload. And now without further ado, let's get right into this video. Now, so many people say, I have been doing protective styling for years, I have been protecting my hair, doing different type of protective styles, yet I still don't notice any difference in my growth, I still don't notice any difference in my length retention, I still don't notice any difference in the health of my hair. Guys, if your protective styles are not doing those things, that means you are doing them wrong, okay? Because protective styles are supposed to help you retain length, increase the health of your hair and all that. So there are factors or there are things that you might be doing wrong that may be contributing to your protective style not working. It starts from even before you install the protective style, in the installation process and after installation. Now, before you install your protective styles, you want to make sure that you adequately give your hair a protein treatment. You want to make sure your hair is well moisturized and conditioned and your hair is sealed before putting it in the protective style, okay? It will give your hair that extra boost it needs. It's going on a journey, okay? Putting your hair in a protective style is not easy for the hair itself, okay? So guys, it needs to be able to have the strength to withstand all those things. So make sure you give it a good protein treatment. Make sure you moisturize so that it will not dry out, because the truth is, when in a protective style, the way you're going to moisturize your hair is not going to be the same way you're going to moisturize it when it's not in a protective style. So make sure you do that, to condition it, to give it a protein treatment, moisturize until even before putting it in a protective style. Another thing is, don't put your hair in a protective style right after a relaxer. A relaxer process is a very stressful process on its own already. It disrupts so many things of the hair, the pH of the hair, the bonds in the hair and all that. Like, your hair is already going through so much stress and you're supposed to give it time to recover from that stress, to get its strength back, for new growth to come up, to be able to withstand the protective style. So if you are just taking, or if you are just doing your relaxer, you are putting your hair back in a protective style, I can assure you that your hair is going to break, your hair is going to shed, okay? Because the hair is not strong enough to withstand it. It's like taking it from fry pan to fire, okay? It has not recovered from the one, you are putting it into another one. No, now you have to give it time for it to, recover before putting it in a protective style. Now, when it comes to the installation process, this is a very important step. This is another important step. You want to make sure that your braids are not too tight, your styles is not too tight. After putting in or installing your protective style and you go home and you have to take a pain relief, or you have to sleep on one side of your head in an uncomfortable way, guys, take down that protective style immediately, okay? You're not supposed to feel pain at all enough for you to take a drug after installation of a protective style. If you install a protective style and you can see clearly that there's traction on your hair, guys, make sure to take down that particular protective style, okay? Your protective style should not be too tight, it should not be painful, because when you do this, it gets to a stage where you start having traction alopecia, hair loss, because the force on the traction or the strength of the protective style you installed pulling on your hair is too much. Your hair will not be able to withstand, your follicles will not be able to withstand. So as a result, your hair will start pulling, your hair will start shedding. So make sure your protective styles are not tight. Another thing you have to take into consideration are the size of your protective styles. For example, if you are installing braids, your protective styles should not be tiny. They should be about medium length and medium size to large size, okay? When you install tiny protective style, even you yourself from experience, you should be able to tell the difference, because there's going to be more loss of hair, there's going to be more hair loss your hair is going to shed more, especially during the take down process. Okay, so guys, make sure when installing protective styles you don't install tiny protective styles. Then another thing is to take into consideration, or another step to take into consideration is after installing the protective style. Okay, for me personally, I don't usually moisturize and seal my protective styles when I'm in a protective style that much because of product buildup. I still do, but not as regular as I do when my hair is in its natural state, like not in a protective style. So you have to still moisturize and seal your hair. You have to still take care of your hair even when in a protective style. But you have to be very careful when doing this so that it will not lead to product buildup, because product buildup will not make your roots become tangled and the purpose will be defeated. So always learn to take care of your hair even when in a protective style. Then another important factor, in fact for me the most important factor when it comes to protective styles, growing your hair and retaining length, it's the takedown process. Now, if for example you've had a protective styling for 2 to 3 months and you retain length, if you don't take it down properly, all those hair you grew, everything will be wasted. Okay, everything will just be lost and you will just be there crying, looking at the tons of hair you've shed, or looking at the tons of hair breakage, and you regret going into this protective style. You start saying, oh, protective styles are not protective, I'm not doing this again. No guys, your takedown process, one thing you should know that before taking down your protective style, make sure to moisturize and seal your hair about, let's say, 2 to 3 days before taking it down. At least for me personally, I found out that first of all, when I take down my braids and when I take down my protective style on dry hair, there is actually a lot of shedding and breakage due to, the hair is dry already, it's already weak, so that aggravates the shedding process. And if it's wet, if I moisturize it the day I'm taking it down, or I moisturize it while taking it down, I find out that it's too difficult for me to comb. My hair starts sticking together. Usually it's because of a combination of the moisturizer and the product buildup I have on my hair when taking it down. So to avoid this, I usually make sure I moisturize my hair about 2 to 3 days before taking down my protective style. This way, before the day of the takedown, my hair is moisturized, but it's not dry. Like, the moisturizer is dried up, but my hair is very, very much moisturized. So guys, this is very important. Moisturize your hair before taking down your protective style. Another thing is the detangling process when taking down your hair. Don't just take down your hair, lose everything down, carry a comb and start combing it. No, it doesn't work that way. We do it step by step. Don't take down the full protective style before you start combing your hair. Do it section by section. As you take down a section of the protective style, detangle it. I actually did this in one of my previous videos. I'm going to leave a link down in the description box if you're interested. Don't leave it somewhere here or here so you can check it out. So you detangle, like you take down a section, you finger detangle that part first, trying to separate the buildup if there's any, and trying to get out any shed hair and all that. Then you go in with a wide tooth comb to detangle more and to remove more shed hair. Then after this, before you can go in with a tiny comb, to thoroughly detangle it and remove every shed hair. Then you put that part aside and you take another section and you repeat the same thing throughout your own hair. Now after detangling one section, don't go back and comb that section, because that's too much manipulation. Okay, we are talking of protective styles here. We are talking of protection. Okay, protect your hair, less manipulation. So always learn to detangle step by step. So this is it guys, right from the pre-installation process, the installation process, and the post-installation process. So that is it. So it's possible you are doing something wrong in one of these 3 steps. So if there's any question you have, or if there's something I did not cover in this video, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section down below, and I will make sure to reply to all your questions and comments. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know you definitely enjoyed this video. I know, don't people try to lie. So make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.